Hi guys, Captain TigerLily here, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're playing a brand new game called Fusion, and I'm not actually going to be playing through the whole game for this. I am doing this as a kind of intro to the game, as the key was given to me by the dev team. So we're going to give a lot of shout outs to Careless Angels. They're the dev team behind Fusion, and they're a very small indie team, and if you guys want to show them some love, I'm going to leave links to them down in the description. But we're going to hop in. From everything that I know of this game, it is supposed to be kind of an alchemy sim, puzzly kind of game. So I mean, you guys saw how much I played through Potion Craft, and I'm super excited for there were a bunch of updates to the game, which I don't think I'm going to be adding to the playlist, but I'm excited to try them out. But anyway, we're going to jump into Fusion and see what this is all about. All right, let's go. You try to open your eyes, but nothing works. Some incredibly heavy feeling on your eyelids does not allow you to do this. You began to hear barely intelligible voices. I want to point out that even your abilities didn't help this time, mon ami. But don't go swearing at me now, got it? Look at him. By the way, this is your best specimen. I can't help but agree, but you didn't even move once in so many hours. To some extent, this can be considered the most disastrous result. The voices continue to argue about something, but with each passing second they become quieter and quieter to hear. With difficulty, you managed to open your eyes. Your gaze was directed toward the edge of some island, but you were drifted away from it in complete emptiness. You tried to move to try and get back to that island, but you couldn't. After a few hours, or days, or maybe weeks, in the distance you noticed a small purple cloud that was getting closer and closer to you. It picked you up and took you straight to the island, after which it dissolved and disappearing completely. You looked around, but the area seemed completely unfamiliar to you. Suddenly, you heard light gusts of wind and the rustle of dry leaves. The sound was getting closer to you, which scared you a little. A strange flying letter appeared in front of you. It looked alive. This is not on the dev team, it's on me. I just can't read. Which is hilarious considering how much I actually do read in real life. Welcome to our lands, dear traveler. Mr. Letter. How did you end up here? Something purple brought me. Interesting phenomenon. This is the first time I've heard of this method of movement. Every resident or visiting traveler on this island is required to be registered in the postal system. So what is your name? That's me. Excellent, TigerLily. I've added you to my database. I will handle your mail if someone decides to send you a letter. I will immediately deliver it to you personally. Well, thanks, Mr. Letter. Without saying goodbye, the letter simply began to move away from you. Wait, where should I go now? I don't know anything here. There's a house of Mirror nearby. He's usually hospitable. Try to visit him. Mirror? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Whoa. This map is crazy. Okay. At a place where one of the local alchemists spends his time. At first it seems like an ordinary main hall in a typical country house. In the center of the room there's a fireplace. On a table near the window there are attributes for taking various herbs and teas. But if you look up, you can immediately discover all of the unusualness of this place. Someone here is clearly experimenting with gravity. But the most interesting thing is the eternally locked door. The owner of the house prefers to remain silent about the purpose. Go to the room? Well, hello there! You came to a large, beautiful house made of stones, neatly stacked on top of each other. Having taken courage, you knocked 3 times on the door, made of quality wood. As opposed to not quality wood, obviously. There was some commotion behind the door, and then someone's footsteps began to approach. The door swung open, and you see a small azure dragon holding a cup of tea in its tail. Seeing you, he froze and looked at you either with bewilderment or with admiration. Hello, I didn't know where to go when I was directed to you. Oh, please forgive me. It's not every day I see such an unusual guest at such a late hour. My name is Mirror. I'm the local alchemist. More often than not, I'm involved in teaching other alchemists rather than practicing alchemy. So what did you say your name was? TigerLily. What a beautiful name. I know, isn't it? Well, let's get acquainted, TigerLily. Excuse me for my tactlessness. Would you like to take up alchemy while you're in our area? You have potential that is obvious to the naked eye, believe me. I can make you a truly excellent alchemist. I will gladly accept your offer. That's great. Oh my goodness. Mirror's very excited to see us. Just before you arrived, I had collected a small bag of base elements. Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you. To be honest, I love giving gifts. I'm glad you liked it. Inside, you will find a few simple elements. This should be enough to get you started. Let's put this to good use. Middle mouse button and click on the bag to get your first item. That's a problem. My scroll wheel is having issues, so it's a bit of a problem. And there you are, the first components. From them, we'll be able to create a couple of other more interesting things. From here, I can already see 2 elements that can be made. By combining the element earth and fire, we'll get the element lava. It's like Doodle God! Okay. So, fire and earth. They stated in the early years of the universe, the entire planet was covered in lava oceans. It's amazing how life could have arisen on such a fiery ball. And then they said water and air, which is steam. Great! Let me help you clean up your workspace so you don't get dirty again. Earth and water combinations can lead to some very dirty consequences. Speaking of which, I think there's one more thing I need to check. Try combining water and fire. Okay. What do we get? As expected. Although you've proven to be quite capable, your strength is still not enough for advanced alchemy. Is this really bad? No, everything's perfectly fine. You have now obtained elemental essence. This happens when alchemists does not have enough elemental energy. And what do I need to do to increase it? This time I can help you with that and raise your elemental energy a little. Look, it's now equal to 1. Isn't that wonderful? Unfortunately, you'll have to deal with it yourself in the future. But there's nothing difficult about it. Good luck. Wait. Where do I get new elements from? The previous bag's already empty. Let me think. Mirror thought deeply. Oh, I know what will suit you. You can take my bag of elements. With it, you don't have to worry about the amount of resources. Plus, it matches your clothes very well. The Azure Dragon winks at you. But he's yours. I can't take him. Of course he belongs to me. But, you know, I think that such an exchange will pay off. Your success will give me great hope. Between you and me, I made it myself. So don't worry. I have plenty more of these. Whenever you need an extra handful of handy elements, don't hesitate to use your new pouch. It can take out up to 4 elements at a time. The dragon looked away thoughtfully, then walked away slowly. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. It says control. I don't know. Let's try what happens with earth and water. Nope. Okay, fire and air. I don't know. Important. Oh, okay. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. How does one... Okay, so... what about fire and... Air. Did I try that one? I think I did. I don't really know how to do that part. Okay. Well. Where do I go now? Go to the table. Okay. Hope you received my letter. I'll be looking forward to meeting you. I forgot to tell you something. Did you? What'd you forget to tell me? Okay. Oh, okay. Now I have to go somewhere. Do I? I don't think I can get there. What if I do lava and water? Okay, so that makes steam. Water and air. What happens if you put steam and steam together? It doesn't. Okay. Steam and earth? No. Let's just move all the things I don't need out of the way. Steam and fire. No. Okay. Steam and water. No. Earth and earth. No. Found an element. Pressure. Pressure and water? Nope. Too far. Okay, so what about pressure and air? Nope, too far. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's try pressure and fire. No, okay. Pressure and steam? Nothing. Okay. Wind. Okay, so wind and water. Nothing. Wind and fire. Wind and earth. Nothing yet. Okay. Wind and steam. No. Wind and pressure. No. Okay. So if we do fire and fire. Nope, can't do that. Water and water. I found the element of the sea. Excellent. Oh, this is like Doodle God. I like that. I weirdly did thoroughly enjoy the Doodle God games. I don't know why, but... Okay, sea and air. Sea and water. Sea and fire. Well, it made something. Sea and earth. No, okay. So what if I do sea and sea? Too much. Sea and wind. Uh-huh. No, okay. Sea and pressure. No, okay. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did fire and fire, so. We'll do lava. Again. Let's try lava and lava. Lava and pressure. Ooh, that does something. Go to the room. Forgot to give you one thing. I hope without it you are not too confused about what you need to do. Give you the vessel of memories. In it you can store your thoughts, as well as necessary tasks to improve your skills as an alchemist. To begin with, I poured a couple of drops into your vessel about your next task. I'm sure you will cope with it with ease. After completing any task, come to show me what you've done. I think I should tell you one last thing. To get rid of an element, use right mouse button. If you use the left mouse button while holding down control, you can split the element. Oh, don't be so quick to rejoice. In this way, you create a semblance of the original element, not a complete duplicate. For some elements, I don't have the strength for such things. It's probably time for you to try connecting a couple different elements yourself, which I've done. Don't worry, I'll be watching you from the sidelines, so don't worry if you get into any trouble. In your hands, the list emerges that Mir specifically compiled for your own study. The whole time your eyes were deep in reading, he was looking in your direction. His mouth kept opening as if he was looking for the time to say something. However, every time you turned your attention to him, he only smiled sheepishly. Finally, as you continued reading, he spoke. I forgot to mention that during your studies here, you can live in my house. I have prepared one of the bedrooms especially for you. And if I were you, I would start with... For what reason? Well, then, by connecting air and air, you'll receive... You'll see. Aha! Okay. Ooh. Okay. So wait, what? Feel pressure, sea, and wind. Okay, well, I could do that. I already have done those, technically. How beautiful the seascapes are. I love them. They bring back memories of long journeys with my friends. I remember once when I was a child, Rin, Ludace, and I made a boat. I'm not going to be rude. It was quite small, if you think about it, but back then we didn't care about the number of seats. The main thing was that it stayed afloat. We launched it. As I remember now, Rin and I were sitting in the boat, and Ludace was pulling us by rope further and further. Then, of course, he climbed in with us. It was terribly cramped, but somehow we swam to the neighboring island. That's where we spent the rest of the evening. We ran around and had fun. In the evening, we lit a huge fire and told scary stories. I could speak. You see a sad smile flicker from Mir's lips. During the entire story, he slightly hugs himself with his tail, looking thoughtfully somewhere ahead. In conclusion, he sighed heavily, lowering his hands and relaxing. It's been a while since we've gotten together. Everyone has their own worries, their own things to do. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Of course. My room. Okay, well, go to the table. Ooh, look at the background of this one now. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, I still have to do the pressure one, but that's fine. Which, I just do that. Oh, that's me. This hat definitely suits me. Whoops. Okay. Here and there. Not bad at all. You were able to figure out the splitting of elements so quickly. I'm impressed. Mira walked to the table with 2 cups of tea were prepared. You're probably out of breath from the road. It was somehow wrong to force you to take up alchemy right away. But your appearance on the threshold of my door inspired me so much. It doesn't matter. Let's have a cup of tea. Any business needs a little break. Okie dokie. Alright, what's next? Go to the room, maybe? I don't know if there's anything else I can, like, touch. I don't think so. What do I do? I still have to get to that somehow, but I don't know how to do that. That's fine. Table. Let's try air and fire again. See if I can make things now. Energy. Okay. Nope. Things I can't do yet. Okay, so fire and air is energy. Do energy with sea. Energy with water. Energy with air. Nope. Energy with earth. Energy with pressure. Energy with lava? No. Sea? No. Okay, so fire and water now. I made alcohol. I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, so I've done that one. Nope, still can't do that one. Okay, so let's try steam with all the other things now. Okay. Steam with water, steam with fire, steam with earth. No, okay. Pressure with fire. Okay, that's probably going to make some sort of storm. I would assume. So with that one, yeah. Okay. Nope. Okay. Hmm. Ooh, I've made dust. Okay, so dust and energy is something. So it's dust and fire. Dust and water makes something. Okay. You look up from the instruction sheet for just a moment and notice a silhouette outside of one of the windows. Figure of a cat seemed to seep right through the walls. Mirror, meanwhile, clears the table of all traces of previous experiments. Figure in the distance shakes his head in displeasure and snorts, preparing to come closer. Mirror? The creature moves away a little and freezes as if surprised that you see it and raises his head questioningly. What is it? Mirror turns around, but no one is there. He looks at you in confusion. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Let's get back to creating elements. Who's the cat? What do we gotta do now? Create fire, water, raise dust, energy. Okay, so technically stuff I've already done before. That's fine. Did that one. Dust. Energy. What a lot of dust you scattered here. I'll definitely have to clean this up. What a pity. Because we arose from it, we'll turn to it. Apologies. I apologize. I didn't mean to be depressing. We are children of the stars, and I'm sure they will be happy to be reunited with their children. Moreover, you and I now have energy. It may not be obvious, but there is a strong connection between magic and energy. By exploring the depths of one, we can unconsciously explore the other. I remember the time when I first started studying magic. It was 4 centuries ago? No, definitely 5. You mean I look younger? Well, thank you. Okay. Okay. Freeze ice from existing elements. Okay. Okay, so let's try this dust and energy again. Okay, so I can't do that one yet. Fire and dust? Still can't do that one yet. Okay. Dust and water. Oh, does that tell you what level you can learn it at? Okay. What am I, 3? Ice! Wake up the volcano. Water with lava? No, that's steam. Ice with fire. Oh, that's just water, so. Oh. Ice with air? No, still steam. No. Oh, pressure and ice does something. What else do I have to do? Hardness of stone. No. So much steam. Oh god, that's a wild one. Okay, so steam and water. No, steam and storm. It's gotta be something with, like, lava. I just don't know what. Okay, so it's not with earth. Is it air and lava? Yeah, there we go. Now what? What was the other thing? Wake up the volcano. I wasn't trying to make another sea, but sure. Fire and lava? Fire and stone. No, but that's close. Oh, gosh. There are so many things. So many achievements. Huh. I'm trying to figure. I said wake the volcano. So maybe if I do lava and lava. No. There it is. That's what it was. Okay, so maybe stone goes with something else. Ooh, I mean sand. Okay. Nope, can't. Whoa. That's a big one. I can't think of what, unless the only other thing I can think of is it's like energy and lava. But that doesn't seem to be it. Energy and fire is way higher than that too. So nope. Okay. Okay, so there's definitely something. Maybe I have to put... okay. Hold on, hold on. There it is. Pressure. You froze the entire room by creating ice. Let me light the fireplace. Mirror lit a match with one movement of his hand and brought it to the firewood. The fire immediately flared up. Suppose you've already noticed that the creation of some elements is beyond your influence, right? The whole point is that more complex elements require much more energy. Before this, you had not worked with such capabilities, but gradually, mastering the elementary, you are approaching the non-trivial. Interesting fact. Strong enough alchemists are able to reach a new level of element creation. You may have already noticed that when you come in contact with certain elements, some kind of reactions occur. I see a lot of potential in you. I'm sure that with mutual efforts we can achieve a lot together. Well then, it's time I let you go free sailing without worrying about anything happening to you. I'd be happy to stay and chat more, but things are waiting. Work, and more work. Until then. Finally he leaves. I thought I'd have to continue listening to the uninteresting stories from life. And I'm glad to see you, Iceman. So you have a new pet, Francois. What's the animal's name? Could be more polite, mon ami. This is our new alchemist, TigerLily. Oh, so you finally found yourself a slave who can serve you tea. Good news for you, TigerLily, because if he goes a second without his magic herbs, he'll be... Since I was going to leave anyway, maybe you want to stay with the alchemist? For what? To keep company, of course. Interesting. What will I get in return? Depends on what you can offer me or my gratitude. Not the most valuable thing, I'll tell you. Okay. Let's make a bet. If you reach level 80 and don't piss me off, then I'll give you something cooler than old rags from Mangy Lizard. They're not rags, but bags for extracting elements. Elemental items for... Yeah, you definitely make them from your leftover skin. Dragons don't shed their skin. How did you even come up with that? Stop making fun of my teacher. Thank you, TigerLily. Oh, you definitely deserve each other. Both are bores. Let me save you the trouble and show you how to quickly access an element you've already created. See that shed nearby? I'll let you use it so you don't have to fiddle with those dirty little bags all the time. Just don't tell Mira about such a setup. He doesn't like those who look for easy ways. And since you've now been dumped on my neck, so be it. I will let you choose what you'll do. We can walk down to the observatory tower, which is a pretty good view from there, or continue pestering Mirror with travels to different locations he likes. Well, the third option is just to rest and do nothing. Let's rest. Okay then. Fire and stone. Oh, fire and stone. What the frick am I doing? Ooh, iron. Okay, earth and water makes a swamp. Stone and lava. Okay, so what was it I needed to do again? It was... First of all, pressure. Okay. What do I... What if I still not... Okay, whatever. Wind, pressure, sand. Okay, so it was air and lava, which made stone, and what was it I have to do? Do you really think you could just sit there and do nothing? Sit down and make better iron and steel. It's pretty simple, just to connect a few elements on your desktop. Okie dokie. Blacksmithing, okay. Okay. Smelt the iron and something stronger than iron. So, how did I make iron again? Fire and stone. Okay. I'm gonna say iron and iron. Oh no, maybe it's pressure and iron. Ooh, can't do that yet. Air and iron? Earth and iron. Fire and iron. Steel. I did it. Amazing. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Okay. So good that you and I can simply drag iron into fire and get such a strong material. Stuck on blacksmithing again? Figure the cat appears seemingly out of nowhere. He approaches the two of you, lowering his glasses in a businesslike manner. His gaze lingers on you for only a few seconds. It's you! You are ignored and turned away, now turning all their attention to Iceman. Well, I wouldn't say I'm stalling. Basically, this new Alchemist is slowing down the work. And you, as always, make fun of him. Oh? I'm amused by your love of laughing in the face of danger. I beg you, no one's ever tried to punch me in the face for teasing me. It's not what I'm talking about. If it weren't for Mirror's irritated face, I wouldn't have gotten involved in this circus. I'm just bored. I hope one day your boredom will lead to a more interesting plot than what I constantly observe. Although it seems like it wouldn't be you. Am I disturbing you two? Anyway, I was about to leave. What in the world? Go ahead. Have you taught anyone before me? No. Don't pay attention. He's weird. He's always making up things that never happened. Although when you see the same faces for centuries day after day, it slowly drives you crazy. You start to invent all sorts of things to keep you from going crazy. Centuries? Yeah, he's an old man. It's not his fault. We didn't think we'd be stuck here like this. Will you get stuck? You know, I'm getting a bit tired of your company. If you need a nanny so badly, I'll take you to my friend. Although he's also from the Scaly family, he's not as annoying as Mirror. What do you mean he's not as annoying as Mirror? Ooh, it is cool. I don't know what's still giving me the exclamation point, but... Oh, that one. Water and dust. Dirt! Do I still need to talk to him? I guess. Leaving the house, you and Iceman came to a small clearing. It leads you to a tall tower surrounded by a swamp. Somewhere nearby, you can hear the croaking of frogs and singing of birds coming from somewhere far away. It is rather alarming. Here, one mushroom picker was once sucked into a swamp. Iceman looks at you sideways, testing your reaction. He clearly wanted to scare you. Don't worry. The main thing here is to stay on the path and know where you ultimately want to end up. Tell you the truth, I would like to return to my studio already. Walks in the fresh air are tiring. Or is it just the toxic fumes from the mushrooms? You continue the rest of the way in silence. As you approach this majestic tower, you are swallowed by the enormous shadow it casts. Iceman places his hand on your back and pats you, insistently leading you forward. He knocked 3 times on the door and without waiting for an answer, turned and walked away. He'll understand everything. Tell him that you're from me. You will find your way home yourself. You hesitate awkwardly near the entrance before the door opens. Alright, where am I? Tower. Who's this? Well, hello there. Hello? So you're the newcomer that everyone in our world is gossiping about. I know. In fact, I myself have long wanted to take a closer look at you. How's that work? I've only been here for like 30 minutes. Just don't think that I'm going to mess around with you like Mirror. He's the only one we have who's so sentimental. And the rest are rude? No, we just don't want to waste time on something irrational. I see. Create a swamp. Well, I already did that. Which will make this easier. Water and earth. Easy peasies. Not that bad. Maybe you really are worth something. We'll see about that, though. I won't waste our time together. See you later. Figure approaches the door of the house and, turning to you one last time, closes the door. Next moment, someone's cold hands touch your shoulder. Seems as if he never left at all, but had simply been waiting for the right moment to appear. Well, how are things with you? Don't get me wrong, I didn't really want to go back. It's just that Mirror would whine again if I left you unattended. Seemed like his maternal instinct had awakened. He asked you to stay after school, like there'd be a general meeting or something. He never introduced himself. Ah, Ludes? Well, his name is Ludes, but I don't think you'll meet him again. At least not now, while you're studying. He hates alchemy. It's amazing how he and Rin get along. Okay, let's move on. I advise you to go to the mirror and not hang around here doing nothing. Okay, well, first of all, I need air and steam. So, we're going to do that first. Made a cloud. Sand and earth. I've made soil. Amazing. Alright, well. I think we're actually going to leave this here. I may play through a couple more bits of this game. This is really, really cute. Really, really pretty. I like the story that they're starting to build here. This is really, really cool. I like the kind of like, how do I put it? Like the almost like doodle god aspect of the element creation. But I do like that you now have like the ability to get that element after you create it again. After you've created it again. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, if you guys liked this video, hit the like button down below. Let's show the devs some love down in the comments. Check out their game on Steam. I'm going to have the link down below. It did just come out like literally last week. So you guys should totally check it out. If this is your kind of jam, and I'm really liking this so far. I think this is really good. I probably won't play too much more afterwards. I don't know if I can like click on these things down here. I don't think I can, but there's just potion bottles everywhere. Anyway, that being said, I'm Captain TigerLily, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.